Fight Night Sports. I'm Dennis Pogue, bringing you Farmington Knightettes volleyball action here as the Perryville Lady Pirates will take on the Farmington Knightettes here in Farmington, Missouri. The Farmington lineup is read like this. They'll have Hunter Vargo, Sydney Savage, Maddie Bradley, Madison Brown is another starter for Farmington. Tasia Kaiser is a sophomore for Farmington. She's a starter for Farmington. And then senior Caitlin Gillum. Last but not least, Courtney Knox. That's the lineup for Farmington. Gillum, Kaiser, Bradley, Brown, Savage, and Knox. We're set for action here at Farmington High School. Farmington comes into play 4-0. Perryville comes in, Perryville comes into play about, I believe 1-0. But Farmington is still undefeated. They came away with a big victory against Cape Notre Dame. They took in 3 sets. The girls will shake hands here as they are set to play. Farmington the other night at home played Pacific, took them in 3 sets. 2 sets were very close, so only 2-point differential. And third set, Pacific did not even get above double digits. Perryville coming into play as they try to upset the undefeated Farmington Knightettes. The Central Lady Rebels are also undefeated 3-0. North County Lady Raiders 3-0, and the St. John Hunters are also undefeated at 2-0. As we are set to start the first set here at Farmington High School. The Lady Pirates up front will have number 11, Annie Hoff, number 21, Kayla Buxton, as we are set to play. Back to serve is Courtney Knox. Here's the serve. Nice volley around, they'll have to hit it over. And it goes deflected off of Madison Brown. It's going to be a point. Perryville, it's 1-0. Perryville back to serve. Number 21, Buxton. Farmington has to knock it over. Pirates with a chance. They'll dump it over, and a good diving dig there by Vargo. Good dig there by Kaiser. Farmington knocked it over, 3 hits already. Chance to attack, and they're going to get it. It's like number 11, Hoff with the kill. First one of the night. Here tonight, number 21 back to serve with Kayla Buxton. 2-0 is the score. Good serve. And Vargo could not get it up. She kind of held her hands awkwardly. It's 3-0. Quickly, Perryville. Serve, and it will be out of bounds. Point Farmington. Substitutions. Brown comes out of the game, and so will Vargo. Looks like Kelsey Krause and Danielle Turner in for Farmington. Turner back to serve. 3-1 is the score. That's going to go right into the net. Point Perryville, 4-1. Back to serve number 2. Brooke Hogard. 4-1 is the score. Serve, Kelsey Krause digs. Knox to Bradley. Here we go. And it's going to be dug out by. Oh, and there's a point for Farmington. Not sure what was going on. 4-2 Farmington. is the score. Going back to serve. Wicked hitting attempt. Oh, and they still get the point. Kill goes to number 21, Caleb Buxton. 5-2 is the score. The libero for Perryville, number 12, Olivia Schnurbush, back to serve. Knox. Bradley on the right side. She'll hit it way out of bounds. Another point. Perryville, 6-2 is the score. Some silly mistakes being made here by Farmington, like we saw last year by the seniors. Hopefully things can turn around here. Still early in the game, 6-2 is the score. Knox. Surprise dump by Knox. Perryville with the ball. Back to Farmington. Chance to attack here for Farmington. Dump, and she'll get the kill. Bradley with the point, with the kill, now making it 6-3. Substitutions, Bradley and Knox come out of the game. Sism and Fargo back in. Quite a few juniors out there on the court right now. Perryville with the chance. Farmington, and it's going to be point Farmington. 6-4 is the score. Deficit cut to 2. Fargo back to serve. They got by Hogard. That's attacked by Spears. Sism with the chance to attack, and it's going to be blocked by Perryville. They'll have some substitutions. Hotop and Mole come in for Perryville. 7-4 is the score. Perryville back to serve. Going to go right into the net, number 17, Brooke Mole. Farmington will gain another point. He has 3 balls that has went into the net so far. It's only 7-5 here in the first set. So we'll see how sloppy things get later on in the game as players get tired. Started with the serve. And an awkward attempt there by Perryville. Chance for Farmington. Here it is. That's going to be point Farmington. Madison Brown with the kill. 7-6. Deficit 2-1. Perryville thought they had the ball, and it's clearly Farmington's. Fargo 2 serves. 7-6. First set. They got by the libero, Schnurbush. And Perryville's going to get the point. Falls in no man's land, stays inbounds, 8-6. 8-6 is the score. Back to serve is Spears. They got by Kaiser. Sydney Savage with the hit. And it's going to stay on the court, stay in play. Farmington back has the ball back again. Sism with the chance. She'll get the kill. Savage comes out and Gillum back into the ball game. 8-7. First set action. Kaiser back to serve. On its way. They got by Hogard. Farmington with the chance, so he's dump it over. Farmington has the ball. Gillum with the hit. She'll get the kill. Farmington needs opportunities like that. Set it up, pass it, give it to their hitters, and they'll find themselves a victory here tonight. 8-all is the score. Kaiser back to serve again, second consecutive time. Gillum, Brown, and Bradley for Sism up top. Hogard with a chance. Farmington gains possession. Sism. So Sism couldn't get any hops on that one. 9-8, Perryville. Back to serve for Perryville is number 7, Thompson. 9-8 is the score. They got by Kaiser. Way up top, ceiling. Try to play it. They still do. They can put it over. They do. Madison Brown puts it over, and it's going to be 9-9. Brown with the kill. She just puts it over. Falls in no man's land, and they get the point. Courtney Knox back to serve, a senior for Farmington. Knox with the serve. They got by Spears. To Huff. And she's going to get the kill. Huff for Perryville. That's her second of the night. Substitutions here for Perryville. Number 6, Macy Christensen will come in the game. Buxton serve. Dug out by Vargo. Knox. Gillum. She'll have to hit it over. She had no opportunity to attack. Blocked there by Bradley. A shield. Help the Knightettes get the point here. 10-all. Off her hands. Back to Perryville side. Ball's in. No one could get it. Back to Farmington with the serve. Danielle Turner. 10-all is the score. Spears. Christensen to Schnurbush. Back over to Farmington. Knox. Bradley with the hit. And she'll get the kill. Farmington on fire now. It's 11-10. They take the lead. First lead of the night for Farmington. Just looking at Perryville's roster, and no one is higher or taller than 5'10". It's kind of surprising, especially when it comes to volleyball. Daniel Turner will make another mistake, hits it out of bounds. It's 11-all. That's 2 mistakes so far for Turner. We'll see how much longer she'll stay in this game. Back to service, Hogard for Perryville. Knox to Gillum with the hit. Dug out by Buxton. Off with the hit and dug out by Kaiser. Knox. Kraus. And it's going to hit right off the net. Point Perryville. They'll take another lead, 12-11. Number 15 comes out of the game. That's Taylor Weber for Perryville. She'll hit it a mile out of bounds. Almost hits the other wall. That was number 2, Brooke Hogard. Point Farmington, 12-all. Caitlin Gillum back to serve. Dug out by Schnurbush. Off with the dump. Dug out by Kraus. Knox sets it up for Bradley. And she'll get the kill. It's almost guaranteed if Bradley would get a good pass by one of her setters, there's no chance for the other team to dig it out and keep it going. Gillum back to serve. Spears. Back to Spears with a hit. And a good attempt by Farmington, but it's going to be a kill for Spears, her first. Thompson comes into the game for Hawk. Schnurbush back to serve. Turner sets it awkwardly. Gives it right to Perryville. Good diving. Kraus couldn't hit it over. Turner in a heap of trouble by her coach, Julie Ward, her second year coaching for Farmington. 14-13 is the score. Schnurbush back to serve. Kaiser. Knox sets it for Bradley. And she'll get the kill. It went off the fingertips of a Perryville player. And Bradley with her 4th kill of the night. 14-14 is the score. Knox will come out of the game. And so will Bradley. Fargo and Sism back into the game. 14-all is the score. Back to serve for Farmington is Hunter Vargo. Lay out by Spears. Hogard will dump it over. Sism will have to knock it over. Perryville with a chance to attack. They'll dump it over. And trying to slip out of bounds. Just inches away from staying inbounds, but it's 15-14. Surprised I haven't seen Julie Ward over there call a timeout yet. Try to get her players back into the game. 15-14 is the score. It's very close. They got by Kaiser and go way out of bounds. 16-14 is the score. Perryville's parent section getting into it, doing what the Perryville girls do on the court. 16-14 is the score. First set. Kaiser will pass to Sism. She'll hit it out of bounds. 17-14. And we'll have a timeout. We'll be back here on Black Knight Sports.
With everything always improving, why is our banking falling behind? With monthly service fees and ATMs that take your money right back. Introducing Kasasa. Free hard-working accounts. You'll earn when you bank and earn when you swipe. And get those.
Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. 17-14 is the score. Perryville will serve here in the first set of action. We need a timeout there by Farmington, as Perryville has a 3-point lead on Farmington. Sisson with a chance to attack. Here it is, and it's going to go off the net. Another ball hit into the net. I believe that's about 4 or 5 balls hit into the net for Farmington, and that's 18-14 Perryville. Surprise dump there by Farmington. I believe that's not what they need right now. And a dump there by number 10 for Perryville. That's Chelsea Hotop. She'll get the kill. No one is there to get it for Farmington. 19-14 is the score. Biggest lead of the game here is by 5. It's right here. Turner with a dig. And they're just going to have to hit it over. Poor opportunity there for Farmington. And it's the attack for Perryville, and they hit right into the net. 19-15 is the score. There's some substitutions. Hunter Vargo and Madison Brown in for Farmington. Farmington down by 4. Back to serve for Farmington is Vargo. Sisson, Savage, Brown up top for Farmington. Lay up by the libero, Snurbush. Spears dumps it over. Farmington with a chance. They'll have to knock it over. That's their third hit. They will fail to do so. It happens to make it over. And a hit there by number 22, Alexandria Spears. Second of the night, 20-15, Farmington down by 5. That was great positioning there for Spears. And Perryville will get another point once again. A timeout here by Farmington. We'll be back 21-15 here on Black Knight Sports.
Divorce has many fears. Losing a child doesn't have to be one of them.
Hi, I'm Jim Willis. I've been practicing law in the Farmington area since 1986. Divorce is a very difficult time. You don't have to go through it alone. Please give me the opportunity to help you.
America loves a fish fry. And in the Corktown part of Detroit, there's a place called Nancy Whiskey's that's famous for one. Nothing fancy, just a tasty good time. But you don't have to go to Nancy's for fish that taste that special. Just come on over to Long John Silver's. Rediscover the taste you love. Long John Silver's, we're America's fish fry.
Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. 21-15 is the score after a timeout called by Julie Ward for Farmington. Back to serve is Spears. Chance for Farmington. Sydney Savage with the hit. And it goes airborne. Perryville with the ball. Dug out by Kaiser. Chance for Sisson. Go around the net. And Snurbush digs it. Perryville have to knock it over. Great chance here for Farmington. Vargo. Savage. And she'll get the kill. And saw it coming. Savage's first point of the night. 21-16. Farmington trying to make a comeback. Kaiser back to serve. Here it comes. They got by Hogard. Chance for Perryville. Surprise up. It'll stay in bounds. By number 10, Hotop, her first kill of the night. Excuse me, her second. 22-16. Farmington down by 6 once again. Julie Ward is literally almost standing on the court on the left side. She is furious. Chance for Farmington and a kill for Gillum. Farmington set it up for in the corner. Here comes Knox and Bradley. Knox back to serve. Bradley, Gillum, Brown up top. In the back, Knox, Asia, Fargo. 22-17 is the score. Farmington down by 5. Knox with the serve, dug out by Spears. Perryville with the chance in the corner. They'll dump it over. So far it's worked. Bradley, here she comes with the kill. Mark that 5 for Bradley. 22-18. It's a big game here for Farmington. Perryville, one of the better teams down here in southeast Missouri. And it's going to be a double hit there by Gillum. Frustrated with herself. 23-18 is the score. Christensen coming in for number 17, Brooke Mull. 23-18. Perryville 2 points away from a first set victory. And she'll get the point. So Vargo was kind of confused on that, kind of knuckled it looked like even from up here in the crow's nest. 24-18, down by 6. Set point here for Perryville. Perryville fans getting into it. 24-18 is the score, first set action. It's going to go out of bounds. Farmington's still alive. 24-19. Some clutch opportunities for Madison Brown. Senior leaders trying to help her underclassmen. Awkward set there for Perryville. They got by Kaiser. Farmington with a chance. They'll dump it over. Chance for Farmington once again. Sets it. And it was tipped off by Perryville. I was kind of wasn't sure for a second. Perryville with the chance. Here it comes. Dump. Farmington, great chance. Dump it back over. But Farmington needs to set it back up. Bradley with the kill. 24-20. 24-20 is the score. Farmington down by 4. They need to score 4 more here in a row to keep it alive here in the first set. Brown back to serve. Jim's quiet. Here it comes. Dug out by the Lobero. Chance for Perryville. They have to dump it over, and they dump it in no man's land. Perryville takes the first set. The final score, 25-20. Farmington didn't make some of these mistakes. They would have been perfectly fine. Bradley led the Farmington team with 6, and Perryville was kind of spread out all over the place. 2 and 3 around Hoff, Spears, Hotop. So the final was 25-20. We'll be back here on Black Knight Sports.
Oh, big wave.
That is everywhere, isn't it?
Okay,
Hey, Jennifer, can you guys turn to each other and share?
do you want to go get a Happy Meal?
This time it better not be a joke.
Who's excited about a Happy Meal?
We're always looking for better ways to do things, but with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Belgrade State Bank. Do you Kasasa?
America loves a fish fry. And at St. Al's Church, they've been doing it right since the Pope was an altar boy. But you don't have to go to St. Al's for fish that special. Just come on over to Long John Silver's. Rediscover the taste you love. Long John Silver's. We're America's fish fry.
It's time to get more. More of what you love. Because getting more is what you get. With McDonald's new $1 menu and more. All your favorites are still here, plus a whole lot more. For just $1, get the crunchy, tangy, brand new barbecue ranch burger. And for only $2, bring home the thick-cut Applewood smoked bacon on the new Bacon Cheddar McChicken. Only on the $1 menu and more. There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. Perryville Lady Pirates took the first set. It was kind of back and forth earlier in the first set, but eventually Perryville just took off, took a 6-point lead. Farmington tried to come back, 24-20. It was originally 24-18. Farmington came back with a couple of points, but could not finish it. It was 25-20. Bradley with 6 kills, Gillum and Brown with a couple, Savage with 1, and Perryville on the other hand sharing the ball over the place. Hoff, Spears, Hotep, just a couple to name, have 2 kills for Perryville, and most of it came from Farmington mistakes, especially some from Danielle Turner. You don't see her on the court right now. Looks like on the court for Farmington to be Knox, Savage, Bradley, Kaiser, Gillum, and Knox. It looks like actually Farmington switching liberos. Kaiser and Vargo will switch liberos. They'll change to different colored jerseys if some of you guys don't know. The one wearing the odd colored jersey for Farmington, the gold one, is the libero. And for Perryville, the one wearing the white is the libero. But yes, Perryville took the first set 25-20. They'll look to try to get a sweep. Farmington tried to take it to the third set. They will have to start clean, 0-0. Second set action. Savage comes out of the game. Libero will come in. Perryville will serve. Number 21 back to serve. That's Kayla Buxton. And here we go. With the serve for Perryville. Yeah, by KJ. It'll go out of bounds. Another mistake by Farmington. It's been killing them, and they have allowed many points due to mistakes. And there's one already, 1-0 Perryville. Buxton back to serve. Right into the net. And that's 1-1. And of course mistakes have been going on both sides, but Perryville has been the one capitalizing on the mistakes. Back to serve for Farmington, that's Knox. Bush, Spears. Farmington will have it. They control with the hit, and Gillum will get the kill. That's what we want here for Farmington. Get the chances, get the great attacking opportunities, and capitalize on them. 2-1 is the score. Knox back to serve. Her second consecutive serve on its way. Just right over the net. Farmington. Oh, went right into the net. Farmington will have a chance. Vargo, Knox. Gillum will hit it way out of bounds. Got underneath the ball too much. It's 2-all. Oh, it's 3-1. It went off of Perryville Lady Pirates' fingers. Not going to complain about that. It could have been why he stayed airborne and just hit the black wall on the other side of the court. So Knox with the third serve again. 3-1. The score. Second set action. Buxton. That's going to go off the fingers of Bradley. She couldn't get centered up. Great kill there by Hogard. Hogard with her second. 3-2 is the score. Perryville is actually down this second set just after the start. Back to serve. Number 2, Brooke Hogard. Dug out by Vargo. Knox with a chance here for Brown. Dug out by Buxton. Dumped there by Perryville. Brown with a chance to attack. And a kill there by number 11, Annie Hoff. Looks like what I've personally seen here is that Perryville has worked to the dumping part of hitting the volleyball, where they don't put it near anybody on the court. This has been working. Bradley with a chance. Could not center that one. And it's like the ball just falls in no man's land. Point Farmington. 4-3 is the score. Turner and Krause will come into the ball game. Brown and Gager will come out. 4-3 is the score. Daniel Turner back to serve. Makes it over the net this time. Perryville has to hit it over. They do. And it was out of bounds. Turner signaled to the ref. It's 5-3. Went on the other side, I guess you would call it candy cane pole is what I call it. It's actually the out of bounds pole here for volleyball. Bush sets it up. Buxton. The hit is number 22 Spears. Farmington with a chance. They hit it over. I'm not sure what the reason for that was. Bargo hits it a mile high. She had no chance of getting a kill there. Hits it against the wall. It was not necessary. Back to serve for Perryville's Schnurbush. Fargo knocks Gillum. And with the kill is Gillum, her 4th on the night. Savage comes in for Fargo. 6-4 is the score. Back to serve is Gillum. Great hit there by Spears. She'll get the kill, and attempted dig there by Knox fails. And it's going to be 6-5. Spears with their 3rd. But the substitutions for both teams. Can't name them all, as pretty much half the girls just came off the court. Back to serve is Brooke Mold. Knox. Bradley, here she comes. Dug out by Schnurbush. Farmer with a chance. Kraus. Bradley is a terrible set there by Kraus. It's going to kill for number 22 Spears. Her 4th. 6-all is the score. Back to serve is number 17 Brooke Mold once again. 5'8" senior. Chance. And right off the net again. Savage with the mistake. 7-6. Perryville takes the 2nd lead of the game. Farmington had to lead all the way to 6-6 or 6-5. Perryville with 2 unanswered. Surprise attack. Perryville all over it. And Bradley couldn't get it over. Make it 8-6. Next serve is Mole. Turner. Knocks to Savage. Going to be out of bounds. Another mistake for Farmington. 9-6 and a timeout called by Farmington. 9-6 is the score. 2nd set action. We'll be back here on Black Knight Sports.
With everything always improving, why is our banking falling behind? With monthly service fees and ATMs that take your money right back. Introducing Kasasa. Free hard-working accounts. You'll earn when you bank and earn when you swipe. And get those ATM fees back in your pocket. Free checking with rewards. Carried locally at Belgrade State Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. We're about 20 seconds away here into the timeout. Farmington down by 3. They're no way out of this. Farmington lost the first set 25-20. Perryville looking to sweep Farmington here in the match tonight. Both teams get back onto the court. We're set as Mole trying to extend her serving streak, as Perryville has 4 unanswered points here tonight. And it's going to be a point. Farmington goes right into the net. Mole finally messes up. 9-7 is the score. Knox comes out of the game, so does Bradley. A little breather for them too. Back to serve for Farmington is Vargo. Chase Vargo. Schnurbush and go right back. And they can't knock it over, so it's going to be point Farmington 9-8. Deficit cut to 1. Chance for Perryville. Dug out by Vargo. To another Vargo. That Kraus hits it over. Chance for Spears, and they knock it over. Farmington gets the chance. Perryville back with the ball. Spears again. Blocked up by Savage, and they tie it up 9-all. 9-9 is the score for this second set. And it's going to go out of bounds. Spears couldn't knock it in bounds. Going to be point Farmington 10-9. Farmington with 4 unanswered points. Making it look for its 5th. Sherbush. To Spears once again. She'll hit it out of bounds. 11-9 Farmington with a 5-0 run here in the second set. Go back to serve again. Farmington trying to hurry it up. Perryville. And the dump there by Perryville. That did not work. Krause set it up. Well, Savage can stay in bounds. 12-9. 6. Count that 6 unanswered points. And it's going to be a timeout. Perryville will be back. 12-9. Second set action here on Black Knight Sports. Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. Farmington with 6 unanswered points here in the second set. The score is 12-9. Perryville had to call a timeout. That was their first timeout they have used so far this game, and they sure needed it. 6 unanswered points. Farmington trying to gain momentum once again. Farmington is trying to quick serve, I guess you would call it. Kind of like they do in football, quick snaps, you know, try to get the defending team off balance. But here we go. Farmington crowd up and standing. Fargo back to serve. 12-9 is the score. It's going to go out of bounds. Not sure what was going on. It looks like she mishit it. But point Perryville, their first point out of a 6-0 run. 12-10 is the score. Back to serve for Perryville, number 22, Alexandria Spears. On its way, dug out by Sism. She's sitting in the back. Farmington will have to knock it over. Not a good opportunity for Farmington. Great opportunity here for Perryville. Farmington with a chance. Off the net. It's going to be off the thing for Perryville, but Farmington cannot keep it alive. 12-11. Something Farmington needs to avoid is these runs that will keep Perryville in it. Blocked there by Perryville. Number 2. Brooke Hogard, she'll get the kill. It's 12-12 here in the second set. With a chance, Krause. Perryville with a chance. And Perryville will get another point. 13-12. Well, something I'm not sure what's up with the head coach, Kelsey Krause, sitting up front. I don't think something not what Farmington needs. Krause is not very tall at all. Timeout by Farmington. Perryville leads 14-12. Second set. We'll be back on Black Knight Sports.
Divorce has many fears. Losing a child doesn't have to be one of them.
Hi, I'm Jim Willis. I've been practicing law in the Farmington area since 1986. Divorce is a very difficult time. You don't have to go through it alone. Please give me the opportunity to help you.
Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. The score is 14-12 as Perryville has 5 unanswered points. And it's gone that way this whole set. Perryville came with 5 unanswered. Farmington with 6 unanswered. And Perryville once again with 5 unanswered. Farmington girls are back onto the court. Krause, Savage, and Fargo up front. That's Chase Fargo. And in the back is Sism, Turner, and Hunter Fargo. Only one senior on the court. I think Farmington needs to change that up a little bit as They're struggling right now. They need the seniors to lead the team back out onto the court. And Perryville with another point. 15-12. Spears back to serve. It's going to go right into the net. And point Farmington, 15-13. Brown and Kaiser back into the game. Krause and Turner out. So that leaves two seniors onto the court for Farmington, including a sophomore, Kaiser. She'll be back to serve. The Fargo twins out onto the court, number 13 and number 2. Kaiser back to serve, 15-13. Second set action. Dug out by Schnurbush. Mole. That's going to be blocked there by Madison Brown. Farmington chance. It's going to be point. Farmington 15-14. 1 point away. Back to serve again. It's Kaiser. Farmington trying to set this into third set action. Mole. Chance. There's Hogard. And there's a kill by Hogard. Her third of the night. 16-14. Wow, there's a couple substitutions here for Perryville. Number 11 comes in. That's, Libby Schnurbush, or Annie Hoff. And then number 34, Morgan French, comes into the game. French back to serve. The senior, 5'5" for Perryville. Farmington with a chance. A dump. There by Farmington. Farmington struggling to get it over. Perryville, Fargo, Brown, bad serve. It's going to go right into the net. Off the fingers of Perryville. Farmington stays alive. Knock it over. And it's going to be fall. No man's land. Hogard with another kill. Her third of the night. 17-14 is the score. Farmington needs to turn around, call timeout, do something here as they are falling behind. Perryville 8 points away from victory. French back to serve. The serve's pretty sloppy, but it still goes over. It's going to be point Perryville. There's a double hit there by Farmington. 18-14. French with her third consecutive serve. Farmington down by 4. There's the serve on its way. Savage. Brown with the hit. And it's going to get, she's going to be awarded the kill. And Brown finally woken up her third kill of the night. Savage out of the game. Looks like Sism will be back in. French and a few other girls for Perryville are out of the game. Fargo back to serve. Little barrel for Farmington. Change for Farmington to attack. Here comes Brown in the corner. A dump. Spears digs it out. Schnurbush. The hit for Perryville. And it was out of bounds. Point Farmington. 18-16 is the score. That's some weird calls here. Head coach for Perryville, Dave Murley, not agree. Fargo with another out of bounds serve, making it 19-16. These mistakes are surely hurting Farmington, as we've seen in the first and second sets. And the second set's not even over. Back to serve for Perryville, Kayla Buxton. Hasn't served since the first set. Fargo to Gillum with a chance. It's going to be a kill for Gillum. Attempted block there by Hogard, but Gillum will get the kill. 19-17. Girls will come in for Farmington. Sism comes out of the game, and so does Fargo. Bradley and Knox. Back in. Knox back to serve. 19-17 is the score. Farmington down by 2. Perryville have to knock it over, so here's a great opportunity here for Farmington. Knox. Brown blocked there by Perryville. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's 19-18. Farmington trying to set that up, trying to hit it in the corner, but failed, or actually it was good because Perryville knocked it out of bounds. So 19-18 down by 1. And into the net. 20-18. These cannot happen late in the game like this. 20-18 is the score. Farmington down by 2. They got by Bradley. Knox back to Bradley with a chance. It's going to go off the fingers of Perryville. Perryville has the ball. Chance for Spears. Block. It's going to go out of bounds. 21-18. is the score. Second set, Perryville won the first one, 25-20. Farmington needs some clutch moments here. Bradley with a chance. Back to Farmington. And Farmington will get the point, 21-19. Bradley will get the kill, get some substitutions going for Farmington. 7 kills for Bradley, Frazier, and Brown out of the game. 21-20 is the score. Second set. Back to serve for Farmington's Danielle Turner, the junior for Farmington. They got by Schnurbush. And it's going to go out of bounds. Farmington will gain a point. 21-20, down by 1. Turner back to serve, trying to tie it up, knot it up here at 21 apiece. 21-20 is the score. Perryville leads. Spears. Buxton back to Spears again with the hit. And it's going to be a kill for Spears. Seems like Perryville has their key girl. She has not been out of this game, I believe, at all yet this match. 22-20 is the score. Perryville 3 points away from victory. Margot knocks back to Bradley with hers, and she'll get the kill. This is going to be a defensive game. Whoever can defend will be able to win. 22-21 is the score. Farmington back to serve, down by 1. Want to see them tied up here. Scurbush. Buxton to Spears. Here she goes. It's going to be point Perryville, 23-21. Farmington's going to get out there defensive specialist there, libero. Margot. Farmington trying to keep it alive. 23-21 is the score. Back to serve for Perryville, number 17, Brooke Mole. Way out by Taser. Knox. Here for Bradley. Bill will be out of bounds. 24-21 is the score. Perryville looking to upset Farmington. Mole back to serve. Match point, 24-20. They got by Bradley. Knox. Savage. It's going to be point Farmington, 24-22. Savage with the kill. Sism and Margot come out. Knox and Bradley come out. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure what they would take them out. Looks like they're trying to go for a defensive, try to hold. Perryville will have the first chance to attack. Scurbush, here we go. Farmington has the ball. Would have went out of bounds. Perryville left it. Farmington with the chance. That's going to go out of bounds. Perryville will take the victory. Final score 25-22. We'll be back here on Black Knight Sports to wrap this up.
America loves a fish fry. And in the Corktown part of Detroit, there's a place called Nancy Whiskey's that's famous for one. Nothing fancy, just a tasty good time. But you don't have to go to Nancy's for fish that taste that special. Just come on over to Long John Silver's. Rediscover the taste you love. Long John Silver's, we're America's fish fry.
Welcome back to Black Knight Sports. A disappointing loss here for Farmington. They lost 25-20 and tried to come back here in the late going here in the second set, but could not find a way. Bradley had a decent game tonight. She finished with 8 kills, but it looks like Perryville went to their star player, and that was obviously Alexandria Spears. I would give her the player of the game. She finished with 8 kills, tied with Bradley, but man, did she come in the clutch moments for Perryville. So Farmington falls to 4-1. Perryville, I believe, is 2-0 on the season. And Farmington, man, disappointing loss. They went to Cape Notre Dame and beat them in 3 sets. That was a huge win for Farmington, huge statement win, as everybody in Southeast Missouri knew about it. And Farmington knew Perryville was going to be a tough one coming here tonight. So Perryville swept Farmington 2-0. They couldn't put it to the third set with a chance there in the late going, but fell to the Perryville Lady Pirates. So once again, Farmington falls to 4-1. Perryville 2-0. Once again, I'm Dennis Pogue, bringing you Black Knight Sports.
Oh, big wave.
That is everywhere, isn't it?
Okay, hey.
Take her on a first.
This time it better not be a joke.
Who's excited about a Happy Meal?